Hello, Vaughn at Spirit of Health. And in our fasting series, we want to talk about coffee. Huge topic. Everybody asks about it. Coffee. Is it good? Is it bad? Does it help a fast? Does it hinder a fast? I mean, I could just be general and say, well, it's up to you, and you need to pray about it. Talk to the Lord about it. There's a lot of truth to that. But I want to give you some thoughts on it, and you can take it for what it's worth. But it is true. It's a personal thing. It's a personal conviction. I like coffee. I go on and off coffee. I get to a place where it's problematic, and I really feel like I need to stop. And I always feel better when I quit. So just want to give you some questions to ponder on this coffee issue. If you're asking about it, then I would just ask yourself the question, why are you even asking about it? There must be something in there that questions whether it's okay to do coffee if you're asking about it. And I kind of give the example that might be kind of funny, but you don't question cucumbers on your fast or apples on your fast or some of these other herbs or these other things. So if you're really questioning coffee, just, I guess, ask yourself that real question is like, Lord, is this a problem? Like, has this become an idol? Has this become a crutch? Has this become something that's more important than it should be? So I want to be somewhat diplomatic in the coffee thing because I know it's a big question. And I know people that drink coffee during their water fasts. And they're totally fine with it. And if you're totally fine with it, be totally fine with it. Be free. Be who you are. But if you're questioning it, then just ask yourself why you're questioning it. Never a bad idea to go off of it for a while during a fast to see how you feel and see if it's driving your thoughts. And that's something to bring to the Lord. Now, to give you some practicalities related to coffee, Daniel fast, the Bible clearly says that Daniel drank only water. So Daniel didn't drink coffee, just giving you that as an example. If you look at the 40-day water fast that Jesus did or Elijah did or Moses did, they didn't drink coffee. So it's definitely a modern thing. Not saying there weren't cultures of people who lived where they had coffee plants, but they didn't have stores and airplanes to ship this stuff, and you can't buy it on every street corner. So I know people love their coffee, but there's something to be said about why it's such a big thing today. I think a big, important factor in this whole coffee issue is the fact that we're exhausted and tired. And we want to feel good, and we want to feel alert, and we want to give the best to our work and family and the Lord, and sometimes coffee's our helper in that. I get it. But I would challenge you to find out where your true source of energy comes from. Now, I could get spiritual on you and say it all comes from the Lord, which it does. All good things come from the Lord. God made them in a garden. He said they were good. All good things come from God. All perfect gifts come down from heaven, James 1, right? But true energy comes from a healthy body. True energy comes at the cellular level, the mitochondria of the cells. Cellular energy. Glandular function, the adrenal glands. True energy. The thyroid gland, true energy. So when our body's depleted, our immune systems are down, our hormonal system's down, our mitochondrial system's down, we're down. Thank you, coffee, for saving my life. So we love our coffee for this reason. I believe that if true health, true energy returns, forget about the coffee. Forget about the energy drinks. We don't need that stuff. If you got true energy, true vibrancy and vitality, I think we're wiped out. I think we're burnt out. So here's my challenge. do a fast and don't do the coffee. If you want to do the coffee, like I said, free will. Talk to the Lord about it. It's all good. Most people are doing it. Don't worry about it. But where are your energy levels really at? How do you really feel? Are you taking time to rest? Are you sanctifying time to rest and heal? Or do you want to fast, but I want to drink my coffee so that I can still all do those 5,000 things that are on my to-do list that I'm never going to get done anyway? I'm guilty. So I'm in this with you. I'm in the trenches. Everything I talk about in any of my videos, I am in the trenches with you. I'm fighting this battle alongside you. But we want to come up higher on these things. So, yes, I love coffee. And sometimes it drives me crazy that I feel like I need it so much. And I get away from it sometimes for months and feel amazing. And it slips back in there. You guys know what I'm talking about. From a physical standpoint, from a biochemistry standpoint, yeah, you can talk about health benefits of coffee, but the reality is it's acidic, it's hard on the body, it's hard on the kidneys, it's hard on the nervous system, ramps us up, makes us feel anxious. Most of us have experienced drinking too much coffee and feeling overcharged. It's false energy. It's a false stimulant. Now, I'll give you this little nugget. Coffee's amazing when fasting for detoxification if you put it in the right end. Coffee enema in the backside. Whole different ball game from when you drink coffee. Coffee enemas detoxify the colon, open up the liver to dump, and it does have a different effect on the body than drinking it. So, if you've never done it, if you're brave enough, watch some videos I did on enemas and colon cleansing and try it. So, there's ways that coffee can be amazingly beneficial. So, I'm having kind of fun with this, but I'm being serious too. I hope I was diplomatic in my approach to addressing the coffee concern, but ultimately it does come down to you and the Lord and your lifestyle and your goals during the fast, personal convictions, and what you hear the Lord saying to you. So on this topic of coffee, how do we have energy? Let's say we want to get away from coffee. What are some things that we can do? I want to give you a couple of ideas. I love adrenal formulas. They really help. Adrenal Fatigue Fighter by Ridgecrest. You take it in the morning and afternoon and you feel great. You have energy. You don't feel like you need coffee. It's a great formula. Actually, exercise. The release of endorphins and all those feel-good hormones can help people feel like energized and they don't need coffee. We have an Adrenal Boost Tea in our bulk section, the Adaptogen Power Blend, the Adaptogen Power Powder. It's called Adaptogen Power Powder. I love that stuff. It's a brilliant formula. It's got all those adaptogenic tonic herbs to help with hormone balancing and adrenal function, and I just love that. So there are things you can help to help give you energy. Now I mentioned cellular energy, so what can you take at the cellular level to have energy? Mitochondria is where it's at. That's the nuclear power plant, the power source, the battery, the energy source of the cells. So we got a couple really good products for that. The best is called Mito ATP, and that's by a company called Cellcore Biosciences. And it actually structures water as soon as you drop it in the water, and it powers up those mitochondria, and boom, you start to feel alive, energized. Coffee, who needs that? I mean, seriously, you feel alert, and it happens in a fairly short time over a few days. So try the Mito ATP. It's an amazingly powerful product for boosting cellular energy, because that's where real energy's at. It's another mitochondrial product called Mito Core by Orthomolecular, and I love that one as well. It's a little bit of a different formula. It's a blend of different antioxidants and things that boost mitochondrial function. But a great support product for mitochondria. So if you want to go for true cellular energy, go after the mitochondria. great support by supporting the adrenals with some of those formulas I mentioned. And maybe that will help you not feel like you need the coffee. If you're fasting, but you still want to have energy and you still need to be there for your family or work or whatever it is, these things can possibly help you. So give them a try and let us know. Give us feedback. We'd love to hear from you. I don't know if this is going to sway you one way or the other. That's not my goal at all. It's to give you information, take it to prayer, discern for yourself what's best for you and your body. And I just encourage you to find the Lord in whatever you do, with coffee, without coffee. Go after Jesus. Go higher. And I love the journey, and I'm thankful for it. And God bless you.